Now it's clear the rules of the game have changed.
I'm so tired of it.
Having to jump through so many hoops. It's just crazy. This is so random. In the dead of night, we had no idea where we were actually parking up. But turns out, now the sun's come up, we've parked. Let's turn around, I'll have that. Purely by chance, next to a beach that Lindsay actually wanted to come to while she was here last week, and we didn't get an opportunity to, so sorry, Linz. We're gonna do it without you, darling. But it's a rocky path down. And Nick says, just wear flip-flops, be all right. Frickin' nutter. The Beach of the Dead. I'll put her name across the bottom. Obviously there is a Spanish name for it, which reads pretty cool. Another one of James's recommendations. Okay, cheers, mate. You're full of them. Well done. I only hope it ain't called that because it's so treacherous getting down. Maybe it's claimed a few victims. You cleaning your feet, mate? Shame you don't do that before we get in the van, you little toe rag. Off you go. We made it though. It's a little bit overcast today, but it's still bloody warm. Wish I hadn't worn a sweater. It's not like proper sand, it's like millions and millions of really cool little crystals. Dig them up, Luna. The water is super clear. As much as we'd enjoyed the lads and dog stroll, as usual it was time to move on. Today's task, as well as having as much fun as possible, we generally speaking have got to be heading further south to Algeciras, where obviously we'll be crossing to Morocco. Still got another 5 days or so before we need to do that, so it's going to be a casual approach, so we'll see what we can find along the way. Today's question for you whilst we're travelling: why is it that Fanta Orange and Fanta Lemon taste so much better in Spain? Same company, different taste.
How do you like it then, Merle? Will this do you?
You'll have to, but it's horrid.
We've got something better than this, mate. Don't stop. Find a spot, mate.
So we made it down to Malaga. We found ourselves a park up. It's not as pretty as perhaps some of the others that we've been used to, but actually let me spin you around because we're on a beach. Looks like there might be a beach bar or something, probably not open because it's out of season. So that's not too bad looking, but then the rest of the car park that we're in, nothing too fancy. It is what it is. The actual journey here was probably one of the worst parts of the entire journey through Europe. Too long, too busy, and definitely too many bridges that were way too high for my liking. Wait, let me show you where the van is. I've tucked it between a couple of trees. Let's spin this round. So that's us, and that will do until morning. Right, we're moving forward again. We're now going to be moving further around the coast to Algeciras to get the boat to Morocco, Tangier Med. So we've got a couple of days to get ourselves sorted because we still need to go to the port to get the import and export stuff sorted for the dogs. Fingers crossed for that one. Oh, and also we're about now to drop our drones off at a friend's of Jen and Nick's who lives here in Spain, and they're happy to look after the drones because you can't take them into Morocco. It's considered an act of terrorism by all accounts. So let's not take any chances. I don't fancy being stuck in a Moroccan jail instead of travelling freely. Turns out, now as we were going to be passing anyway, we made a last minute decision to visit another country, just because we could. There's another stamp in the old passport. Gibraltar. For a basic car park and overnight stop, we've got a view of Gibraltar, we've got a view of all the yachts in the marina. As far as centre parking goes, for a car park, it's not too shabby. We decided to walk across to Gibraltar rather than take the van across. Glad we did, because there's a lot of traffic as well. Although we have also heard that coming back out as a pedestrian represents a problem in itself, because we haven't got onward proof of where we're staying. Seems to be a bit of a pickle if you've just got a van. Oh, I don't know. We'll just have to suck it and see. Got all our paperwork, got the vehicle V5, bought the ticket from the car park and took a picture of ourselves in front of the vehicle. Just have to go for it, don't we? So as expected, no problem at all getting in. Just got to wait till the end of the day, see if we can actually get out again. Now, of course, we've all seen it umpteen times that you actually cross a runway to get onto Gibraltar. As much as I've seen it 100 times before, I haven't done it. Come in through the official old school tunnel under the castle to gain access to the shopping area, as far as I know. These old doors. And we're in. Now, by all accounts, because of the tax saving, this place is very much about the shopping. Now, I'm not the keenest of shoppers, and it's quite handy that it's Sunday and it was seen that a lot of these shops are closed, so result. Well, that was good for a quick visit. Now it turns out that it was, as we'd recently heard, that the border rules had just changed and we were right to have taken all the extra documents with us. And because it was so new, well, luckily there was an extra official, I suppose you'd call her, like a interpreter at the border control, so she actually praised us for being on the ball. So thanks to everyone else out there who gave us a heads up on that one. This one's actually been a really nice spot. Super clean and tidy, well lit. You've got the facilities of water and waste, there's bins everywhere. Again, the police do their little routine drive past and they give you the nod and the smile, so very welcoming. And also through the night there were the security coming up and down on their little golf carts. So yeah, if you want secure, comfortable, tidy, I think it's €15 for the night, so it's not super cheap. But it is very convenient, and given that we are now that bit nearer to Algeciras, because we've got to go to the vets now, honestly, I won't bore you with all the traumas of trying to get a dog in, or in fact more importantly out of Morocco. We'll perhaps do another video slot on that, but we're just going to keep rolling with it, keep moving forward. Yeah, so we've got an appointment at 6 o'clock this evening at the dock with the import and export guys. We're getting there, and if all goes well, we'll be on the boat to Morocco perhaps tomorrow afternoon. This car park is kind of the last stop before Morocco, so you get loads of campers, motorhomes, loads of the big overlander rigs as well. There's a supermarket, there's the vets, there's the tickets to Morocco, so it's all dealt with here, and you can overnight it as well if you got the early start, so this is the place to be when you're on your way out. Next stop to a vet's to get another health check, which has to be done within 24 hours of sailing. It's just non-stop, but in we go. And finally, our appointment with Piff. It was all down to this. The key to Africa was in our grasp. It was right about this point that the wheels fell completely off of our journey. We were hit with the mother of all problems. Our paperwork weren't right. And on that basis, Morocco was off. It would seem we've been caught in the shitstream of bureaucracy and bullshit. We started the veterinary journey and the dog's journey back in October. We followed this by the book, doing everything necessary because we knew we've got to get that bit right. So we got it right. Got it right in the terms that were correct when we left for France. Turns out by the time we got into Spain, Facebook groups were alight with conversations about how they're no longer accepting a UK titre test result. Now it's clear the rules of the game have changed officially whilst we're out here playing it. They'll only accept a result that's taken in the EU, basically. Now I thought we were okay, and we checked with a vet who said, no, you're okay, because although the bloods were taken in the UK by his vet, the actual test result, it was sent to a lab in Germany. So my results are okay. We're of the understanding we're good with that. But it was the lady at Piff at the port who sorts out the import and export paperwork who clocked the fact that bloods were taken by a UK vet and The results were given by a German lab, and she said if the port officials pick up on that in Morocco, you ain't getting back in. It's got to be Euro, not UK Euro. There's no cross-referencing all of these paperwork. That's useless. It's another one of these bloody Brexit cock-ups, isn't it? So the long and short of it is, we're still going to try our best to get into Morocco. I think ultimately we just need to start the whole process again for Blue's rabies jab and bloods test in Spain, which is a killer. And Lindsay's so upset, bless her, because we're meant to be meeting out there for Christmas and we may not get there in time for Christmas. It's just crazy.
I'm so tired of it.
It is exhausting, isn't it? I'm in that mood of defiance, like, okay, you tell me I can't do it, I'll fucking find a way and make sure I can.
It's like being in prison, isn't it?
But it's crazy having to jump through so many hoops for your dog. You're all right, yeah, you can come and go, you can bring all the diseases you like, but your dog can't, even though we proved that he's fine. It's insanity, babe, but it is what it is. Right, we're outside the vet, so we're going to go and find out a little bit more about when they're open, when they can do it, and again, just work with what we've got. So I'll call you in a bit. All right, darling.
Well, good luck.
All right, cheers, sweetheart. Love you.
Right, love you.
Cheers, darling. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.
Luckily, we've got him a Spanish passport. Got this on the way into Spain. Being belts and braces about it, we got him another rabies jab on the way in early on in Spain, so 24th of November. So we only need to wait a matter of weeks before we can get a legit titre test. Blood's taken Spain, tested in Spain, just have to get another certificate. That's the plan. Good luck if you guys are doing this as well. It was an emotional evening of discussions, phone calls, internet research, but I just couldn't find any way around speeding up this process. Now at this point I thought it's probably wise to fill you in with the context of why we're going to Morocco, and more specifically why we're going to Morocco at this particular time and how imperative it is that we get there before Christmas. Now a lot of our lovely viewers already know me and Lindsay, but if you are new around here, and thanks for watching if you are, Lindsay and Jess are the Conscious Heart Warriors. They are amazing healers and breathwork facilitators.
Is the driving force.
And this week they're working in France.
We're on the plane. Bonjour! On our way to Saint-Tropez.
Healing and hobnobbing with the stars. And on their return from France, they will be hosting another retreat alongside their colleagues Yoga Wild, this time in Agadir, Morocco.
Identify with your soul.
And Jen, who's with Nick, who'd been travelling with us, well, she needs to be at the retreat because she's attending. And me and Blue, well, we just simply need to get there to rendezvous with Linz before she moves on again. You still following? With my travel partners Nick and Jen being able to avoid the 30-day wait that I was now stuck with, the new animal rule-ins by way of an older European pet passport and existing rabies inoculation status, well, they were just one simple quick jab away and able to travel the very next day. So it was back to the Travellers Hub car park for one last overnight together before they headed off to Africa without me. All right.
Love you. Be good. Stay safe.
Lindsay, home for me.
Yeah. Oh, don't. That's gonna
Be safe, mate, on your own.
It's a very miserable morning. I'm being abandoned by Nick and Jen, who had the option to stay with me but chose to go. So I'm going to be stuck in Spain and it's raining and I'm stuck here for 2.5 weeks on my own. Nah, I've wished them well because life goes on and they've got to get to Morocco. Plus Lindsay's in Morocco from Saturday and I'm not going to be there to meet her, so these guys who are going to do the honours for me. Goodbye. See ya. Love you, bye. See ya, good luck. That is it. On me Todd. Right, I've been looking at other places to go. Tarifa seems to be the place to be in Spain if it was sunny, but good news, it's only a bit miserable for a few days and then it's going to get sunny. I'm told, or I read, from the weekend it's going to get hot and sunny again, so all is not lost. I've got a couple of jobs here to do. This morning just got to pop back to the vets to organise an appointment for Christmas Eve. So this is it now. My pressure is getting to Morocco on Christmas Eve, getting everything done with the authorities during the bank holiday period. So it's not going to be easy, but I'm confidently told by everyone involved it is doable. Even the nice lady at the port that wouldn't authorise the paperwork but was ever so helpful and ever so sympathetic, she's even given me the personal mobile telephone number for the guy who's on duty on the 24th to make sure that I can coordinate getting my ferry. So we are being looked after. It's just a lot of paperwork, a lot of hoops to jump through, and a lot of nonsense given that all of this is all brand new in the last few weeks. So we're just rolling with the new rulings.
We ain't going out like that. We ain't going out like that. Watch me go and bounce right back. Down for the count, but the hound strike back. It get like that. I don't wanna hear it, but you hit me right back.